Today we're going to go through the case of Jessica McCormick. She was a 25-year-old who just went missing under some suspicious circumstances in July of 2019. It is said that she was going to be making some big changes right before she went missing with her 3 children. But before she had that chance, Jessica's body was found 2 weeks later at the Missouri Highway on 59 between Langwood and Newell. She had been murdered and shoved into a suitcase. Now, the last confirmed sighting of Jessica happened on the 16th of July in 2019, just 2 days earlier. Jessica and her 3 daughters spent time at her best friend Megan's house. And it is said while they were at Megan's house that Jessica decided that she was going to get picked up by her ex, Abraham Keefe, the father of her youngest child, and that they were going to take all of the children and move to St. Louis. It is said that the only thing that was holding Jessica back, or the issue with it all, was that she was married. Not legally, but she was married to Mahmoud. The names in these are a little tricky for me. It said that they weren't married by law, but in the Muslim culture. Jessica's friend, though, started to grow worried about her when she stopped answering all of her calls and text messages. She said that the next day she wasn't able to get in touch with her and she couldn't figure out why, and that they were extremely close, so it was just odd for them. But she didn't become super alarmed until her boyfriend at the time, Jessica's boyfriend, contacted Megan and said that he got a really weird message from her and it was concerning. So they both went to the police, and the police ended up going to Jessica's house on July 16th. Megan said that nobody answered the door, but she can tell that there was people inside the apartment, and other reports said the officer was able to make contact with Jessica in the home and that this is her last known sighting of her alive. But 13 days later, Jessica's body was found. An exact cause of death has never been released, but it is clear that she was a victim of homicide. And they were able to determine that she was shoved into the case after she was killed. Now that they found her body, they needed to find her children because they were missing too. On August 8th of 2019, the children were found safe in Iowa at the home of one of Mahmoud's former co-workers. It is said that they arrived on August 5th, but that he ended up leaving 2 days later and said that he couldn't take care of them anymore and that he couldn't do it. Now, the police issued an arrest warrant for Mahmoud, but it took 2 years to locate him because he went on the run in Guatemala in the summer of 2021. He was extracted back to the United States and he has been charged with kidnapping. It is not clear if there's been any arrest at this time for the murder of Jessica, but many believe that Mahmoud is the one responsible for her death, but he's not facing any charges related to it at this time. As of today, her case is unsolved.